Kanina yung way ng responsibility kapag nagsasalita ka sa social media. Do you find social media toxic for you?
I'm not gonna lie, social media is a double-edged sword. As much as it is a platform or like a space where you can express yourself, it's also parang ang hirap din i-express yung sarili mo because of judgment. But right now kasi with everything that's been going on, people are so harsh on social media. And nakakalungkot honestly to see people fighting about just whatever, you know. Pero yun lang, parang I tread lightly on social media as much as, you know, I do share bits of my life din naman on social media, and it is part of work, and I still love interacting with fans naman and, you know, with friends as well. Medyo nakakatakot lang siya, especially because you can access anything. You know, people can say whatever they want. Like, kahit hindi ka naman celebrity, like, people can say whatever they want to you, and it's very harmful, especially for, you know, for the younger generation na hindi pa masyadong matibay yung loob.
Yes.
It's so easy to down someone. It's so easy to wish harm on someone. And the most unfortunate part about that is that you can hide behind the screen and not, you know, and not be accountable for your actions, which is really difficult.
Yes, alam naman natin na very vocal ka sa mga issues minsan. May time ba na parang naisip mo na parang wag na lang ako makialam, mananahimik na lang ako?
Hindi naman ako nakikialam sa lahat ng issues. No, I would say,
Opinion.
yeah. I would say that if it's something that that I'm not confident with,
Yeah.
kasi nga parang hindi ako din naman yung klase ng tao na I would hop on the train just because I want to or just because I can. Parang as much as possible, like if I do talk about something, an issue, parang kailangan merong weight yun. Parang in some way, there's a bit of involvement. Meron akong konting involvement or merong, what is the word? Parang may sense kung bakit ako nagsasalita. Yun lang.
Siguro ano na lang, kasi syempre, isa ka sa mga nililook up ng mga bata ngayon. May masasabi ka bang tips? Kasi syempre, yung iba, sumusunod sila sa mga nakikita nila sa social media, especially ikaw. Tawagan nila sa'yo Miss Aesthetic, di ba? So parang siguro mga tips mo na lang sa mga bata ngayon na yung kung paano nila i-handle yung social media.
Social media is not the real world. What I have been, I guess yung mga stories lang din that I would hear from, you know, from friends that have kids, is parang the younger generation, parang a lot of them are too focused on their image on social media, na it's detrimental to parang yung sa real life nila. And the thing is, like, because of what I said earlier, na parang free for all ang social media, it's so easy to affect someone. You know, parang pwede kang magsalita ng masama about someone, especially if it's someone younger. I mean, hindi naman tayo lahat malakas ang loob eh. And not all of us are able to handle yung bad comments or harm on social media. And siguro i-relate ko na lang din with an experience that I had last year. I think there are people here naman in this room that are quite familiar with that situation na merong nag-comment sa Instagram ko. I don't wanna say there's a lot of medyo trigger warning, but may nag-comment kasi sa Instagram ko na I would say leaning towards online sexual harassment na siya. And nung una, inano ko lang siya, hinayaan ko lang, I left the comment there. But eventually, you know, after a few days, parang there were people na parang, they were so triggered with the comment.
Yes.
And a lot of people were telling me na parang sobrang hindi okay yan. Kasi medyo masama naman talaga. And unfortunately, nag-double down pa siya. So nag-add pa siya ng comment doon sa, parang may nag-reply sa kanya and then nag-reply pa siya ng mas grabe pa doon sa sinabi niya. I don't wanna say it na, and I think naman it's available online for you to see. Just because it's very triggering. So a lot of people were messaging me about it, and there were even people na sa DM na parang they were saying na Miss Nadine, you should do something about it because at some point that person was a victim, and then it doesn't sit right with me naman na not being able to do anything, and I know that I could. So meron din akong legal counsel at that time who really pushed me to file a case against this person. I think I did it because obviously, number one, it wasn't right to do that. Second, I felt a bit responsible for the comment, and I wanted to do something about it because parang hindi ko, like what I mentioned earlier, na parang hindi ko ma-stomach yung injustice or yung gano'n na knowing that there are people who actually went through that. Na parang in some way, I kind of wanted to offer a bit of, hindi naman relief, pero parang para may magawa lang ako. Like I wanted to do something about it. So my legal counsel did parang advice na to file a case against this person. Sorry, naging seryoso bigla yung usapan natin. But I just felt that it was right, and I wanted to, and I've never talked about this kasi sobrang recent lang din ito. Although the comment did happen last year, yung case namin was only closed like recently lang. So yun lang, parang we filed the case, and then I just wanted people to understand that even if you're hiding behind the screen, hindi pwedeng magsasalita ka lang ng kung anong gusto mong sabihin to another person. Parang there has to be an accountability. And as much as possible, I'm all for, even though it's hard, I'm all for social media being a safe space for everyone. And I just couldn't really stomach like not doing anything. So, yeah.
Lighter naman.
Ayan. Yes, please.
Pag may mga endorsements ka, pag may mga brands, kasi ang tawag nila sa'yo, Queen of Aesthetic, sa mga social media, mahirap bang gawin yun? Kasi syempre ikaw yung pattern ngayon ng aesthetic queen.
I'm not gonna lie, may pressure na siya ngayon. Dati fun lang siya. Mahilig kasi talaga ako sa photography before, sa fashion, or anything that's, like things na magandang spaces, magandang mga bagay, ganun, flowers and whatnot. And as much as possible, naman din siya, personality ko din naman din talaga siya. Pero ngayon kasi parang ang feeling ko is, pag nag-release ako ng content, kailangan mas maganda siya dun sa last content. Ganun na siya ngayon. Kasi parang mahirap na kung malilet down yung mga hindi siya masyadong aesthetic. Parang gano'n. Pero ewan ko, parang even yung mga moments ng kanal humor yung naaaliw naman sa akin yung mga tao. Although sinasabi nila, madam, hindi mo branding yan. Pero ako naman kasi, it's fun for me. Gusto ko yung na-entertain yung mga tao, gusto ko nakaka-relate yung mga tao. And I want them to feel na just because puro aesthetic yung nakikita nila, hindi ko kayang makipagsabayan sa kanila.
Okay. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, we have from TV5, Bon Belinario.